This is the story of Alice in Wonderland. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Alice. Truth be told, Alice was a petulant little brat. She was spoiled rotten and had the IQ of a tube of toothpaste, and she believed everything anyone told her. Classic bimbo. Alice was sitting on the riverbank, annoying her big sister, who was trying to make something of her life and studying for her trig exam. Alice kept telling her that she looked like Hot Dog Girl from Mean Girls and she might as well just join the mathletes because she's never going to get laid. So her sister casually told her to go jump into a rabbit hole, which she did. Idiot. To Alice's surprise, the hole was super deep, and when she finally hit the bottom, she hit her head pretty hard. Which is why you should always wear protection when going into strange holes. Anyway, when she got there, she found herself in a strange room with a piece of Cheesecake Factory carrot cake labeled Eat Me and a can of Fresca labeled Drink Me. First, she began to grow, bigger and bigger, bigger than Rick Ross. Then she began to shrink, smaller and smaller, smaller than CeeLo Green. Eventually, she leveled out and found herself in a field of mushrooms where she came face to face with a giant caterpillar that was sitting on a mushroom and smoking a hookah. "Whoa, humans," said the caterpillar, rubbing his eyes in disbelief. "Damn, this is some serious chronic." Then the caterpillar offered Alice a puff of hookah and some mushrooms. She decided to take the safe route and ate the mushrooms because she wanted to balance out her cake binge with some vegetables. Besides, she was too insecure to say no. Did I mention the guys at school loved her? Anyway, she decided to walk away because she was totally tripping out. So, Alice came upon this party and met this guy with a lazy eye and crazy hair. There was also a sleepy mouse and a rabbit. The rabbit asked, "Why does Miley Cyrus twerk?" "Because it's fun," said Alice. Then the mouse finally perked up and said, "Because she has no ass." And everyone laughed hysterically. But this kind of upset Alice because she idolized Miley. "Leave Miley alone," screamed Alice and went off to cry. Which was pretty standard for Alice at parties. Soon, Alice saw a fat lady who had an uncanny resemblance to Kim Jong-un. She was surrounded by a huge crowd of living human-sized playing cards, and she kept shouting, "Off with their hair!" And every time she did, another playing card sat down where the royal barber would cut his hair to look exactly like the Queen's. When the Queen saw Alice, she freaked out. "You, Blondie, you insult Great Democratic People's Republic of Wonderland with your terrible hair! Off with her hair!" "What? No!" shouted Alice. "I just got it colored and deep conditioned." "Okay, in that case, you can keep your hair," said the Queen. And Alice was relieved. But then the Queen ordered, "Off with her head!" And in the blink of an eye, Alice was seized by the entire deck of cards. At that moment, a rabbi came in with a large pair of scissors. "Hey, in Wonderland, you never know which head'll be cut." "Not the mohel, the executioner, you idiot," said the Queen. This was obviously bad news for Alice, but she assumed she'd just wake up and discover it was all just a bad dream. And it was all just a bad dream, but she didn't wake up because she ate too many mushrooms. So the Queen had her head chopped off and Alice died. Because if you die in a dream, you die in real life too. Kind of like Inception. No, not really. Come back next week and you'll hear the story of the vampire who got her period.